In September 1931, a British fishing trawler was working the North Sea, 25 miles off the English coast. When the crew hauled in their net, something heavy was tangled inside. Not fish, a block of ancient swamp peat. The captain split it open with a shovel, and something clattered onto the deck. A barbed spearpoint, carved from deer antler. It was 13,000 years old. So what was a Stone Age weapon doing at the bottom of the sea? The answer took scientists almost a century to piece together. An entire drowned country, hiding under one of the busiest seas on Earth. 18,000 years ago, during the last ice age, so much water was frozen in glaciers that sea levels were 400 feet lower. Where the North Sea now sits, there was dry land, a vast plain connecting Britain to France, Germany, and Denmark. Scientists call this Lost World Doggerland, and it may have been the best real estate in Stone Age Europe. Slow rivers wound through marshes packed with fish and birds, forests of oak and hazel, herds of deer, boar, even mammoths. Some researchers believe more people lived in Doggerland than in Britain at the time. Whole generations were born and buried there, and for over 100 years, fishermen have been accidentally digging it up. Nets have dragged up mammoth teeth, lion bones, and human tools. Such trawlers pull up so many bones that some crews keep buckets on deck. One net even caught part of a Neanderthal skull. Then archaeologists got lucky. Oil companies had spent decades scanning the seabed with sound waves, and hidden in their data was a lost landscape. Researchers at the University of Bradford mapped tens of thousands of square miles, river valleys, lakes, coastlines unseen for 8,000 years. But when scientists worked out how this world ended, they discovered something chilling. It wasn't slow. About 8,200 years ago, off the coast of Norway, the edge of the continental shelf collapsed. It's called the Storegga Slide. An area of seabed roughly the size of Iceland avalanched into the deep ocean. When that much seafloor moves at once, the ocean above it has to go somewhere. It became a tsunami. In Norway, the wave ran up over 30 feet. In Scotland, it left a layer of ocean sand that geologists still find far inland today. And directly in its path lay the last low islands of Doggerland, home to fishers with no warning and nowhere to run. Imagine standing on that shore as the sea pulls back, way back, exposing mud and stranded fish. Some run toward the easy catch, but the ocean is only inhaling. Then it returns as a wall of water. For a low island, that wave wasn't a disaster. It was an erasure. A whole country ended in one afternoon. The survivors were people who happened to be inland that day. They walked away from their homes and the graves of their ancestors. Archaeologists believe those refugees were absorbed into tribes in Britain and Europe, which means the lost country is not entirely gone. If your family tree runs through northwestern Europe, you may carry DNA from Doggerland. The drowned land lives on in millions of people. And here's the twist. Thousands of offshore wind turbines are now being planted into the seabed, directly into Doggerland. Archaeologists are racing the construction crews. In 2019, a survey ship pulled up a core of seabed containing a worked flint tool, a stone tool, plucked blind from a drowned riverbank no one has seen since the Stone Age. The lost country is finally telling its story. If you learned something new today, share this with a friend and subscribe, because Earth is still hiding more lost worlds waiting to be found.